talking to Sil DiGenova. I appreciate you getting me straight on that one, because we had a lot to learn here, and learning how to pronounce your name is important to me. So basically, what I want to talk about first off is the fact that you created this business out of your passion. And it's very difficult to take something that you enjoy so much and turn it into something like you did in such a short time. Tell us a little bit about your experience getting started to get to where you are today.
Well, I was intrigued by old coins that I found basically in my newspaper money payments, and quickly realized that this was a kind of a fascinating business. And I would go to these coin shops and buy a coin, and then all of a sudden I could sell it for double or triple. I go, there's more here than meets the eye, especially when you're getting up at 5:30 in the morning to deliver newspapers to make $5 in a week, okay? And you could make, $10, $20, selling a couple of coins. Fortunately for me, I had a knack for it. I mean, every time I saw a coin, I remembered it. I remembered everything about it. So, the next time around, if I saw a dealer had a coin for $20 and then I saw a similar coin in somebody else's case for $5, I knew that, hey, this is a real good deal. Let me buy this and go show it to the other guy. I guess you have to have a passion. I also love the history aspect of it. And, long term, people that bought coins have done well with it. I mean, if they learned the business, even as a collector, I mean, many collectors I know have made a lot of money investing and collecting coins. So it's one of those hobbies that's actually profitable for many people.
How do you get someone to understand that there really can be a profit from it?
Well, I think they got to be educated. They have to understand that there's virtually no difference between a rare coin and a fine painting. Okay, they're both actual works of art. The coin is a different type of work of art. It's miniature, but I mean, most of the American coins were designed by some of the top artists, in the country. I mean, Theodore Roosevelt hired Augustus St. Gaudens, who was the top sculptor at the time. Augustus St. Gaudens' sculptures are in every major museum. So, you hire a guy like that to design a coin, it's going to become something special. And the reality is that most American coins are great works of art. Many European coins, many coins all over the world. But particularly the coins of the United States and like Great Britain, countries that held power, for many years. The base of collectors is enormous. They're all over the world.
And when you talk about works of art like these coins are, they have the prominence that stays with it for generation after generation.
Absolutely. I mean, the reality is you've had kings, King Farouk of Egypt, the Rothschilds. I mean, all these people were involved and collected coins, and it's literally the collectible of kings and the king of collectibles.
And when you talk about a collectible too, you also talk from the terms of investment. It's a tangible investment, something you can hold in your hands, and certainly that has attraction.
Exactly. Coins are what we like to say, private portable wealth. I mean, you can basically put millions of dollars in a briefcase and just take it where you want. Okay, to transfer title, you just hand it to somebody. You just transfer title. I mean, you don't the ease of trading, insuring, carrying is much simpler than some of the other great collectibles like paintings, rare automobiles. I mean, automobiles are going through the roof. There's cars now worth $100 million. Obviously, there's paintings now worth $500 million. But every time you want to sell a painting, the commission is much higher. When you want to sell a car, you've got to move around this thing. There's mechanical issues. Coins among the top collectibles are by far the easiest, the most liquid, the easiest to insure. They're just an incredible investment in the non-paper asset.
And that gets down to the point where when you have these tangible assets like this, people have to have an understanding that this is an investment, and they do fluctuate in value.
Absolutely. I mean, everything goes up and down. The long-term trend in coins has been very steady. I mean, there's peaks and valleys, but long-term, if you look at it, coins have appreciated. I mean, there's a lot of different indexes that you can look at coins. PCGS did a rarities index, and we ran that rarities index against gold and against the stock market, and it beat both.
When you're talking also about this too, we mentioned earlier about education, but the experience that you have to offer, you and your staff has to offer, has to carry some value for somebody who can't know everything about what they're investing in.
Well, we strongly feel in education. I mean, we give away lots of information. I mean, at the average coin show, I get hundreds of questions from other dealers. They want my opinion. What is this? Is this coin good? Is this coin bad? Whatever, okay? We love to give out information. The more information we give, the more people want to do business with us, and long term is good for everybody.
And